What is going on, everyone? It is Hayden here, and today I've got a very special video for you. I did an interview with my personal mentor on Instagram growth. In this video, we're gonna go over the different ways to grow an Instagram page, how you can monetize your Instagram page and make a lot of money growing Instagram pages, and how some of the top pages are able to grow their page, and also how to jump into DM groups, which is a huge question I always get from you guys. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. And guys, we are back. And I'm here with Anthony. So Anthony, do you want to kind of explain to me, first of all, who you are? As in how you got started with Instagram and all that?
Instagram probably when I was 16, and I was really into fitness back then. And what I did was I started up a fitness page, and I remember it was called Teen Bodybuilding Club. And it was like ahead of the curve because there's tons of bodybuilding pages, but I was kind of the only teen one in that space. And what happened is I built a thing to about 10,000 followers, and I was doing all the wrong things. You know, I was doing follow and unfollow. I was liking thousands of pictures a day, doing all that. And what I did was I built the thing up to 10,000 followers, and then I kind of wanted to be the cool kid in school, and I had no idea what I was actually building, and I switched it to my personal profile so people would come and see me from school and be like, oh my God, he has 10K followers. So that's kind of how I first got started, just building small pages like that.
So then, like you just said, you were doing all the wrong things when it came to follow, unfollow, and I've talked to my followers a few times about DM groups. What is like the real importance when it comes to DM groups? Like, how important are they? Can you still follow, unfollow, or is that just a huge no-no?
So if you're going to use DM groups, you kind of want to stick to just that method. Follow and follow, what it actually does is Instagram places your account into about 3 different sections. You have user, which is just a personal account who goes and does day-to-day things with their friends. You have an influencer who actually, you know, makes big moves on Instagram, can target a huge audience. And then you have spam. And spam, it's pretty much like the shadow ban. It limits your impressions. And when you do things like follow and unfollow, you get placed into that spam filter, because as Instagram allows you to follow 7,500 people, that's just the max. They had to put a number on it somewhere, because you can't go follow 100,000. And just because that's the cap that they put on it doesn't mean that you should go ahead and exceed it or try to max it out. It's just the number. You know, just like 30 hashtags is the max number you can put, but there's no way your photo is actually relevant to 30 different hashtags. You can normally pull off like 15 to 20. So if you're going to use DM groups, you definitely want to stay away from follow and follow, because it's just going to put you in a spam filter and not allow you to get the full benefits from it anyways.
So I guess the number one question that I've been getting like crazy lately has been, how do you get into DM groups?
So the best way to get into DM groups is just really how I get into DM groups. And I actually have a video covering this on my channel that I posted a few days ago, but I will just go straight to the source. So I'll go to my explore page and I will see accounts that are trending. So let's say I have an account in a car niche, right? And I post like strictly cars. I'll find a picture on the explore page that's trending, let's say maybe a Ferrari, and I'll go there and I'll look at the most recent comments, because people who are in DM groups, they get those comments right away. And if I see that those comments on their page are from other influencers, then I know they're using DM groups, so I'll message that person. And the way I like that better is because instead of going and getting a group of my friends or people who don't even know what DM groups is and trying to explain it to them and trying to get them to realize like how powerful it is, you're way better off just going straight to people who are already using them and just get into theirs. So that's how I like to do it. I just like to go straight to people who are already using it.
Now you use a leverage account for this type of thing. Like, you've got an account that already has a big following, or do you still try with smaller accounts?
So if you're going to get into DM groups, exactly as you said, Hayden, I use a leverage account. So I have a few accounts that are 100K and up, and I will use those to get into big DM groups, because obviously the bigger accounts that engage on your photos, the massive audience you can reach, the more impressions you can get, as long as those accounts are bigger. So in my case, I will use my leverage accounts, which are 100K and up, to join these huge accounts. If you don't have that, then you kind of have to start small. You have to start with people within your following and join theirs, because the possibility of someone with, say, 400K followers adding you to a group when you only have 20K, it's highly unlikely.
So just to kind of recap then, preferably have an account that's, you know, over however many, like, what would you say, a leverage account over 10,000 followers is?
I would say if you really want to get some measurable results from DM groups, then your best bet is to at least 50K, but 100K and up is what's really going to make your account explode. But I would say if you're going to do it, put in a little more money and try to get a 50K account.
And that'll make it easier to get into DM groups then.
Definitely, because you don't really get like an authority presence and seen as a real influencer with 10K followers. It's a number, it's a milestone, but 50K is when Instagram actually starts to pretty much notice you.
Once you go viral, once you make this account, how are people able to actually make money doing this? What are some of the best ways to monetize it?
So I would say I have two best ways that I've used to make money, and the first one being flipping accounts. Once you have like a leverage account, or once you even have the knowledge to go viral, you can pretty much do it on any account, any niche, and people will pay big money. You know, Shopify store owners, travel agencies, they'll pay big money if you have a travel account. The average 100K account probably goes for between $1,500 to $4,000. And you can network your way into little groups just through talking to people you meet. You know, you could pick up a 100K for $500, $600, $700, and then flip it to somebody for, you know, close to 2.5, 3K. So that's definitely one of the best ways to make money, is just buying and flipping accounts. And then once you have the information on how to go viral, which I talk about in my course, then you could also go ahead and just build the accounts from scratch. You know, you can even do it super quick. In a week, once you really hone in on the skills, you could grow an account like probably 0 to 10K in a few weeks, and then sell that for a couple $100. And that's just another stream of income. The second way that I've seen is just consulting. Once you have the skills to go viral, companies, influencers, they don't know how to do that. The information that me and that I taught you know, less than 1% of IG users even know about. Like, nobody knows how to get a video to 1 million views. Otherwise, everybody would have, you know, 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
So just consulting people, you'll get tons of leads in your inbox saying, how do you have 15,000 followers and have videos with millions of views? And that's a lead right there. And they'll pay you upwards of $500 for a few hours of your time to consult with them. And then the third thing that I see that a lot of people are making a ton of money on is starting up Shopify stores, and they go ahead and start up, say they're selling t-shirts, they start a fashion line on Instagram, so a fashion account,
yeah.
They start going super viral on it and drive massive traffic to the website and make tons of sales. So those are probably the 3 ways that I would say you can make a boatload of money on Instagram.
If you guys are interested in learning how to buy Instagram accounts, to get your leverage account and everything, Anthony, you go over that all in your course that you have anyway.
Yeah, we go over all of that, all the monetization methods and all that stuff.
Perfect. So guys, if you'd like to check it out, go and jump over to Anthony's page, or you can check out the link down below, which will take you directly to his course if you want to skip the page. But if not, the link to your YouTube channel is going to be down below. Anthony's just getting started, so he's got a few videos up that'll help you guys hopefully. And Anthony, I want to thank you so much for jumping on the call.